So we're at Muriwai Beach, and I've quickly come to the conclusion that I've got a lot to learn about surf casting. But that's alright, it's like any new skill, you got to look like an absolute dick for a while, and you know, I'm in the conscious incompetence stage where I know that I don't know shit. So that's right, it's all good. I mean, you know, I'm out on the beach, things could be worse. You can't really complain about that view. Even if you can't really cast out that far, what does it matter? Heaps of people on the beach. So I'm here on the outgoing tide. I think the low tide is, man, low tide's about 10 o'clock tonight, I think. So it's 5:36 now. Got a couple hours. I'm really just here till the sun goes down, and then we'll mosey on back and have a good night's sleep. And then this weekend we're starting with the firearms licensing courses again. So depending when this gets up, you know, I'll have done hopefully done another 4 courses, another group of people off on their licensing journey, which is good post lockdown, you know. Yeah, not bites. That's just the surf. We'll get there. So went and saw the boys at Marine Deals and told them I wanted a surf casting rig. I've got about I think it's a 10 footer. See if he's going to drive underneath. Oh no, he's going around. I've got a 10 footer already and wanted something longer. Yep. So I got a 10 footer and asked for something longer, so Alex there set me up. I kind of took it on his advice because, you know, happy to admit I don't know at this point. So the Veritas rod, 14 inch with a 10 Spin Master on top of it. So figuring it all out. If you guys saw the last video of my bait runner, I was nearly out of line on it through snags and, well no, it's just use. I hadn't re-spooled it for ages. So 15 kg braid, and there's more braid on there than I'm ever going to be casting out. In fact, I could probably cast it halfway to China at the moment and probably still have enough braid on that thing. So yeah, that's going to suit me for a while. It's all right, we're learning. So guys who use salted baits, I've had some stuff from Coastal Baits and I've just bought some stuff in the store now. Coastal Baits, there was still a fluid in the back, but the flesh was quite firm. This stuff, which is commercial stuff, this is Coastal Baits I guess, is a borderline mush. So just trying to figure out if it's meant to be this wet, meant to be this dry. I've been watching guys like Hey Skipper out of the States where he's using salted baits and they're very dry. That could be a bite. I don't know if it's a bite or a surf yet. Still trying to figure that one out. That cast managed to send one of the baits straight off into the sea. It's not ideal. So I have to say that the disappointment of today was this stuff. Now this is, I think I mentioned it before, this is the salted bait, and I don't know, guys, tell me, is it normal for the salted bait to be just an absolute oil slick of mess over your hands and everything? I get it, the salt could extract some of the fluids, but this is just like the soggy mess. It's falling to bits. I was actually ended up putting about 20 meters of bait cotton on it just to kind of hold it onto a hook, and even then I think I cast half of it straight off. So I'm going to take it home, I'm going to throw it in some salt myself and see if that will actually dry it out and toughen it up a bit. I am wary that because of, I don't know, it's already like gone super funky, that it might not be retrievable. But yeah, I don't know, I'm interested. I'm trying, you know, obviously I get it, fresh bait is best, but frozen bait pisses me off because that just falls to bits. It just does. Salted bait, I had some stuff from Coastal Baits that has been awesome by comparison, but I'm just wondering if most commercial salted baits are actually an oil slick. Let me know, man. Keen to figure this out. So a rather uneventful day out fishing out on Muriwai, which is fine. I'm still learning. I'm having enough trouble casting probably deeper than 20 centimeters, so you know, I wouldn't be overly surprised if I'm actually nowhere near the fish, but it's a beautiful day out anyway. It's been very enjoyable, if not frustrating at points, with some seemingly crappy, crumbly bait and learning new equipment, but that's cool. I'm learning. I always enjoy to be learning. One thing though, just kind of reflecting and watching some of the vehicles and traffic coming up and down this beach, it's going to make me sound old, but I can see why people are trying to ban vehicles out here. When you're suddenly aware you have literally got guys in four-wheel drives pulling donuts a couple of 100 meters up either side of you on the beach, you start scratching your head and going, yeah, we could do better. So I don't have the answer, because I would think a lot of the guys probably watching this probably are maybe not still the guys doing it. I, to be honest, did it once or twice when I was young as well. So I don't know, what's the message? How do you get across to people that if we don't kind of hold ourselves a little bit more responsible, we all end up paying the price, because that's the case with society. Yeah, don't have an answer for that one. Glad I don't have any kids on the beach with me today. It's basically my thoughts on it. Yeah.